Hello, my name is Pete. Today is the 31st of December 2025. I am currently in the B, or Sativa Medical Marijuana Dispensary on Newdorp Lane in Staten Island, place that I have been coming for a few months with a program I modeled on my late aunt when she was terminally ill with cancer. But what I have found from a 38-year career as a registered nurse, big pharma, healthcare all go hand in hand in a business model where insurance companies are actually dictating what surgery or what care I might get. And pharma and maybe whiskey spend a lot of money dogging medical and recreational marijuana sales and production, at least in New York State. So when I speak to a fellow clinician and I hear things said, oh, people just want to come here and get high and cause car accidents and things like that, I stop and I ask the question, are these your own ideas? Because I believe someone paid to put those false ideas in your head. Maybe big pharma, based on a business model, wants to give you medication to quit that bad weed problem and then take another pill or another medication to deal with those issues. And around we go. But whereas insurance won't cover these programs here, and they are taxed like crazy and considered by many just to be people wanting to get high and crash their cars, I say there has always been an underground market for weed, and it is dangerous, and it lives because prices in recreational areas are way too high and taxed. But things are tested and pure and safe. The thing is, on the medical marijuana side, there are people like me who are in survival mode, just trying to eke through one day at a time. None of us are trying to go crash our cars or start fights or go crazy. To do that, there's always been a product legally available, alcohol. This, for me, is allowing me to make it. And that is what I want. And it's what I want for others like me. Whatever your medical issue is, if it is terminal cancer or any kind of neurodegenerative disorder, which with a traumatic brain injury, it is a complex syndrome of many neurodegenerative disorders. So I can check many boxes. I don't want to, but that's what I have to deal with. Suffering is not a competitive sport, because if it was, I would be a gold medalist. However, as with so many others, shuffling around quietly, just trying to do what we got to do to make it, that's what I'm doing. Except all the decades in public health care where I was focused on providing advocacy for the sick, infirm, for those with chronic illnesses. I still want to advocate for other people, even though my career ended and my life was destroyed. And I am technically unemployable because of serious brain damage. But the things I believe in so strongly, such as the existence and the support of medical marijuana programs, to not be stomped out of existence by big pharma and whiskey because they could damage their business model. My idea is when things are personal to someone, They matter a whole lot more. And it is very personal to me now that this program not only survives, but is respected and allowed to grow as it must. I am in Staten Island, New York, not in Maine, but every place has potential. New York State, there's cleaning up to do in the commission. However, a voice needs to be heard for the needs of many. Voices that aren't heard now because money talks in our society. So I will lend my voice to the silent ones, using the 3 minutes of fame I've already had from being interviewed. I will say what needs to be said because really, it's not just me. We are